In a chain of devastating natural disasters, China was struck not by one, but by two catastrophic blows on July 30th, 2025. What first seemed like just another tropical storm quickly escalated into a national emergency. Tropical Storm Kay slammed into China's southeastern coast with brutal force just hours before a massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake shook off the coast of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, triggering regional tsunami warnings. Although it wasn't classified as a super typhoon, Kay struck with a force far beyond expectations. At 8:40 a.m., the port city of Johan in Jiang province took the full brunt of the storm. Winds howled at 83 kilometers per hour, driving a massive wall of water inland that swallowed urban infrastructure in an instant. More than 280,000 residents were forced to evacuate from vulnerable coastal areas, particularly around Shanghai in Jiang province. Emergency authorities had issued the highest level weather alerts beforehand, but the storm's rapid escalation and unpredictable behavior left many cities effectively under siege. In Ningbo, torrential rain poured down, turning streets into rivers. Cars were submerged, intersections swallowed by floodwaters. Rescue teams struggled in extremely dangerous conditions, using pumps and barriers to hold back the water, but many areas remained completely inaccessible for hours. Shanghai, though not taking the full brunt of the storm, was still thrown into chaos. The city of over 24 million people saw its entire ferry system shut down, while both Pudong and Hongqiao airports were nearly paralyzed. Within a single day, 640 flights were canceled, leaving thousands of passengers stranded, frustrated, and desperate. Major transportation arteries in Hangzhou, Wenzhou, and Ningbo were also crippled. Highways were restricted to speeds under 60 kilometers per hour, and trains were forced to slow down or stop altogether. In Shanglu district, hurricane-force winds toppled trees and damaged power lines, causing widespread blackouts. The entire city was paralyzed, businesses forced to close, and rescue teams pushed to their limits. "Oh my God, this is unbelievable." Those were the words that escaped the mouths of many residents as they witnessed an apocalyptic scene unfold before their eyes. Just minutes later, China's National Marine Forecasting Center issued an emergency tsunami alert. Waves up to 1 meter high could strike the coasts of Shanghai and Wuhan by evening. Unlike typhoons, which can be tracked and forecast, tsunamis offer almost no warning signs. They move silently as fast as an arrow, with devastating power. Authorities cautioned, a delay of just 1 minute could cost thousands of lives. Kay was never expected to become a disaster. It was just a tropical storm, nowhere near a super typhoon. Yet its unpredictability turned it into a silent killer. This storm was not just wind or rain, it was a chain reaction. When weather collides, human systems collapse. Kay started off calm, but then everything crashed down at once, a Shanghai emergency official admitted bitterly. The winds themselves weren't the most terrifying part. It was the cascading effects that proved catastrophic. Floods, paralyzed transportation, airports shut down, massive power outages, and above all, the looming specter of a tsunami. The city has turned into a living laboratory for humanity's disaster resilience. Emergency shelters have sprung up everywhere. Police block highways and issue real-time announcements. Rescue teams strain under the highest state of alert. But amid the chaos, an unbelievable scene unfolds. Shanghai Disneyland and Legoland remain open. Legoland has paused its rides but still admits visitors. Disneyland, meanwhile, declares that it has a strict weather monitoring system and continues operating. July 30th, 2025 will not be remembered for a super typhoon, but for a chain of overlapping crises spanning the sky, the ocean, and even the depths of the earth. Kay was not the strongest storm, but it was among the most chaotic and haunting in modern history. In Shanghai, more than 280,000 residents lost their homes. Tens of thousands of tourists were stranded, and infrastructure collapsed. Although emergency agencies responded swiftly, experts warned, complacency is no longer an option. The intersection of climate instability and violent seismic activity has painted a grim picture. Urban resilience in the 21st century must be redefined. If today it's Kay, tomorrow it could be another disaster, even more devastating. The question is no longer if it will happen, but how prepared we are to face it.